Morning YouTube, Paul Bates and Daisy here, day 59, another Thinking Thursday, and it's just kind of my free day to get where my thoughts are at, what I'm thinking about right now. And wow, it's just been a crazy week. Stocks are doing really good, crypto's doing all right. It seems like it's pulling back, and it's pretty natural. I thought it would after the halving, but one thing that I've really thought about this last week, and it just dawned on me, it's like, I'm a YouTube influencer and online influencer, whether I liked it or not. And you can't grow these things, how do I explain it? You can't just grow them overnight. It doesn't just happen overnight. It takes a long time. It's got to be organically done, or it's not done correctly. And I've kind of done that with Folded Metal, and actually I get a paycheck now from Folded Metal, and I've been getting it. I got my last one 4 weeks ago, for the first quarter, and I'll get paid every quarter now from that company for the rest of my life, basically. And the deal is I get 10% of all the sales from the website. And we also advertise on eBay and working on Amazon, so I get 10% of all those sales. And I do that by promoting the company through my, whether it's this blog here or online on Facebook or, Instagram or Twitter, all of them, and so it's very, very cool, but it's not easy, I can tell you that. And, I think it's the American dream. I think a lot of people would love to do it, but it's not easy to do, I can tell you that. And I'm going to get more involved. I'm going to get more companies on board, and I'm going to do more and more with it as the time goes, especially as we make that transition over into the trawler. And, I need sponsors. I need to pay for that fuel somehow. Anyway, I also think what I'm thinking right now is it's super, super important that I start really focusing on that trip. And even though I'm not there yet, I think my finances will be in order to make this happen when I'm, on my 60th birthday, somewhere right around there. That's what I'm anticipating. And so, it's a good thing to start learning something and really use this time to stay focused. And I'm going to start learning a little bit about Spanish. I took Spanish in high school, but now I'm going to really go back into the language and start learning to speak Spanish. Because as we get the trawler, the first legs are going to be down to Alaska, and then we'll come back up and then head up to Panama, basically, and go through the Panama Canal over to the other side of the United States, all through the islands there, and then do the Great American Loop. It'll be like this will be our first few years, probably 3 years on the trawler. What we do that second and third year, I'm not so sure, but these, I think it's a good idea to start learning to speak Spanish so that, I can communicate when we're out there. So that's another thing that I'm thinking right now. I also think it's very, very important in these times. I quit watching the news altogether. Like, I just won't even watch it anymore. It's so ridiculous that I just really don't want to be programmed to it all. I don't want to know anything about it. So I really going to start programming my mind to positive thinking and channel all that energy to the positive part of everything. And for everything that's bad that's going on right now in the world, especially with this COVID-19 and all that stuff, there's good too, believe it or not. And there's going to be, the people. I saw an interesting video yesterday talking about it. The whales are starting to accumulate, and they're right. But you got to be accumulating the right thing. And in my opinion, those are cryptos. But being in the right space and watching the right person, that takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of time, and you gotta do your homework, man. You can't rely on anybody, including me. You can't. I'm not going to tell you if right now, if I was to tell anybody for a sure bet, it's Ethereum. That's the only for sure bet that I would give anybody, that coin someday will surpass Bitcoin in value. That doesn't mean Bitcoin's going down. That just, to me, that means that market cap. So if Bitcoin is $1 trillion, I think someday that Ethereum could be like $1.2 trillion, and that's all. It doesn't mean that the coin's going to be worth more money than Bitcoin. I think the Bitcoin, that 200,000 that everybody talks about, I think it's fairly easy, fairly reasonable, and that will happen. I think even that $400,000, $500,000 is absolutely possible. But a $10,000 Ethereum coin is, man, it's right there. And when you get that, that's what, because there's a lot more Ethereum out there than there is Bitcoin. That's why the price of the coin will stay lower than Bitcoin, but the market cap will go up, and that's because more coin at 10,000. At least all we need to do is get it to 1.2 trillion when Bitcoin's a trillion, and it surpassed it in market value. So anyway, that's all I'm trying to say. And I think that coin will do that at some point in its life. So, and I think it'll do it fairly easily. So anyway, Paul Bates, Daisy, we love you guys. Peace out. Be careful out there. It's a tough, tough world. I don't know where, all I can do is, love you guys. Take care and, do the best you can, enjoy the time you have with your family here. This is all going to be over, probably in the next six or 8 months as far as the coronavirus thing goes. I don't think it'll ever be completely over with, but it's definitely going to change, and, we'll just ride along with the times. Anyway, Paul Bates, Daisy, we love you guys. Peace out. Be good or be good at it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. We sure appreciate it. Bye. Peace out.